Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins on the Marvel DC Multiverse. We're now at episode 426, and I'll be discussing one topic, which is the amount of the DC movies, the amount of DCEU movies that members of the Justice League have appeared in. So, let's see. Obviously, not as you can see, some have made appearances in several movies besides their own. You know, so let's start with Superman, which since is the first movie of the DCEU. So Henry Cavill Superman appeared in, of course, Man of Steel. Yeah, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Justice League. Um, let's see, yeah, Justice League. Uh, I guess Zack Snyder's Justice League. I guess I might have to count that, even though it's not really canon. But then you have, of course, Black Adam. And if you count the Flash, that'll be number 6, which I heard he's going to be in. And then you got Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, of course. Of course, she was in Batman vs Superman, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and Wonder Woman 2. And then you have Shazam, Fury of the Gods. She was in that movie as well. So that's 6. But we won't know until, as far as Henry Cavill making 6 appearances, I'm going to have it at 5 for now for him because I had to see the Flash movie first to see if he actually had a cameo in that. Then I'll add that as number 6. And then, of course, you have Jason Momoa with Aquaman. He made a cameo in Batman vs. Superman, of course. Then you have Aquaman. Then you have Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Then you have Aquaman 2, so that's 5. Then you have Batman versus Ben Affleck's Batman. Of course, he appeared in Batman vs Superman. Of course, Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad, um, Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and now The Flash. So that's 5 for him. Then you have Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher Cyborg. Obviously, you have 3 appearances for him. Batman vs. Superman, Batman vs. Superman, Justice League, and of course, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Then you have Ezra Miller's Flash. He made an appearance in Batman, of course, Batman vs. Superman, Suicide Squad. Made a cameo on there. You can get that one. You also have Justice League, and then of course Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now you have the Flash. So that's 5 for him. So I think that's all 6. Of course, so we got because of course there's 6 members of the Justice League. Then yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. So far, Gal Gadot has been in more, has made more appearances, but the one who made the least appearances is Ray Fisher's Cyborg. Gal Gadot's at 6, while everyone else is at 5, pretty much. So, but if Henry Cavill Superman is in the Flash movie, in the Flash, then now he'll be tied up with Gal Gadot. So, which is a possibility. So, but yeah, normally I wouldn't have counted Zack Snyder's Justice League, but you know, because if I didn't, everybody would be at 4, and Henry Cavill will probably be at 5, and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman would probably be at 5 as well. That's if you don't count. I mean, of course, Ray Fisher will probably be at 2, and that's if you don't count Zack Snyder's Justice League in this. Which I have to though, as far as appearances go, But as far as like as far as DC universe, I'm not really gonna count, Zack Snyder's Justice League as DCEU canon, you know. But yeah, I guess that sums it up. But Zack Snyder kind of dropped the ball. His vision was far different from the comics. He didn't follow the comics. He could have appealed to both adults and kids, but obviously he wanted to appeal to mostly adults, and that wasn't enough to get that billion. So, but who knows? Maybe the DCU could appeal to both children and kids. I'm sorry, children and adults and teens too. So we'll see. But that's it. That concludes this topic. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. We're available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, Spotify, and of course YouTube.